$3,000 a month. No investment. No paid software. No special skills. I found someone online who claimed they were doing exactly that, using only free AI tools that anyone can access right now. And instead of just telling you about it, I decided to test every single method myself. What I found surprised me. Some of it works. Some of it is completely overhyped. And one method in particular, nobody is talking about it. Stay with me, because by the end of this video you'll have a step-by-step system you can start today, for free. Welcome back. If you're new here, this channel is about using AI to build real income streams, tested and verified. Let's get into it. A few weeks ago I came across a Reddit thread. Someone casually mentioned they were making between $2,000 and $4,000 a month using a combination of free AI tools. No courses. No paid subscriptions. Just ChatGPT, a couple of other free platforms, and about 2 to 3 hours a day. The post had over 800 upvotes. The comments were split, half calling it fake, half asking for details. I spent 3 days digging through their post history, cross-referencing everything they said, and building a map of exactly what they were doing. Here's what I found. They were running 3 separate income streams simultaneously, each one using a different free AI tool. Each one taking roughly 1 hour per day to maintain. I'm going to walk you through all 3, and then tell you which one actually worked when I tested it. The first method they used, I'm calling it AI Content Arbitrage. Here's how it works. There are platforms that pay writers for articles, summaries, and short-form content. Medium, Vocal Media, and a few newsletter platforms all have partner programs that pay based on reads. The person in the Reddit thread was using ChatGPT, completely free, to draft articles in specific niches with high read rates. Finance, health, technology, personal development. But here's the key detail most people miss. They weren't just publishing AI-generated text. They were using AI to find the angle, the specific question or frustration that a real audience has, and then writing in a voice that felt personal. ChatGPT would give them the structure and the research. They would add the human layer, a personal anecdote, a specific example, a counterintuitive opinion. The result, articles that ranked on Medium's internal algorithm and generated between $50 and $300 per month each. They had 14 articles live. When I tested this myself for 2 weeks, my first article made $4.12. My second made $11. By week 2 I understood the pattern. The titles that work on Medium sound less like blog posts and more like confessions or revelations. Not how to save money, but I was broke until I stopped doing this one thing. Is this going to make you $3,000 a month immediately? No, but it compounds. And it costs you nothing but time. The second method is one you've probably heard of, but probably not done correctly. Digital products. Specifically, templates, guides, and toolkits sold on Gumroad or Etsy. Now before you scroll away, hear me out, because the way this person was doing it is different from what most people teach. They weren't selling generic ebooks. They were using ChatGPT to identify micro-problems, very specific, very painful problems that a specific type of person has, and then creating a 10 to 20-page solution document for that exact problem. Example, not a guide to freelancing, but a cold email template pack for freelance video editors pitching to wedding photographers. Hyper-specific. Small audience. But that small audience will pay $15 to $30 for something that solves their exact problem. They had 22 products live on Gumroad. Average price, $18. Average monthly sales per product, 4. Do the math. That's over $1,500 a month from products they created once, using ChatGPT for free, and never touched again. I used ChatGPT to build 3 products in 1 week. A Notion template for freelance writers, a prompt pack for social media managers, and a 1-page client onboarding guide. Total time, 6 hours across the whole week. Total cost, 0. I uploaded them to Gumroad. As of recording this, I've made $22. That's not impressive, but it's proof of concept, and those products will keep selling whether I work or not. The key tool for research, completely free, is Google Trends combined with Etsy's search bar. Type any profession into Etsy search and see what people are actively buying. Then use ChatGPT to build a better version of the top results. This is the method that surprised me most. And it's the one I think has the most potential for people starting from zero. AI-assisted YouTube script writing, but not for your own channel. There's a growing market of YouTube creators who need scripts but don't want to write them. Faceless channels, educational channels, documentary channels, they all need consistent, well-researched scripts every week. A person from Reddit was using ChatGPT to write scripts and selling them on Fiverr and directly through Reddit communities. Price per script, between $50 and $150. Depending on length and research depth. They were delivering 4 to 6 scripts per week. Working with 3 regular clients who sent recurring orders every month. That alone was covering over $1,200 a month. Now, I know what you're thinking. ChatGPT writes scripts, so why would anyone pay for that? Because the skill isn't the AI. The skill is knowing what makes a YouTube script actually work. The hook structure, the retention pacing, the transition phrases, the call to action. Most people using AI for scripts get generic output. If you know how to prompt it correctly and then refine the output, you're selling something genuinely valuable. I tested this by posting on a YouTube creator subreddit offering 1 free script in exchange for honest feedback. Within 48 hours I had 3 responses. 1 turned into a paid order at $80. The free tool for this, ChatGPT 3.5 or the free tier of Claude. Both are more than capable for script production if you know how to use them. So let me give you the honest summary. Are any of these methods going to make you $3,000 in your first month? Probably not. But are they real, free, and scalable? Absolutely. The person I found online didn't build $3,000 a month in a week. They built it over about 8 months, starting with one method, reinvesting time into the second, and adding the third when they had systems in place. What made the difference wasn't a secret tool or a paid course. It was picking one method, going deep on it for 60 days, and not quitting when the first week produced $12 instead of $1,200. If I had to tell you where to start, Method 2. Digital products on Gumroad. Lowest time investment, completely passive once live, and the research tools are entirely free. I'll leave links in the description to every free tool mentioned in this video. If this was useful, subscribe. I post real tested methods every week, nothing theoretical. And drop in the comments, which of these 3 methods are you going to try first? I read every single one.